let's discuss why our environment is so important to our overall health and wellness. Our environment, the places that we spend the most hours of the day, whether it's where we're sleeping, whether we're working, whether we're living in that space, all of these spaces need to be as clear of environmental toxins, mold, dust, allergens, as much as we can control. Now, I'm not condoning having obsessive or any sort of compulsive behaviors. However, there are certain practices that can help boost the safety or the cleanliness of our environment where it can be healthy. We don't want to be in a completely sterile environment. It is okay to go out in nature and walk around barefoot, but most of us are living either in a big city or an environment where we could be living near a power plant or a landfill or something like that that could be giving off gases or giving off certain toxins. So we want to keep the home and the workplace as balanced, as clean, as safe as we can. How do we do that? Because a lot of us are like, how can I control what's happening at my workplace? You know, this is where I work. Well, yes, that is true, but there are things that you can do. You can put air cleaning plants such as snake plants or anything that you love, having something living that can give you some fresh air, fresh oxygen on your desk at work. You can go outside and you can go for a walk as periodically as you can. You can wear Bluetooth protection glasses while you're working on the computer. You can crack open a window. You can vacuum or clean your own workspace. There's a lot of things that you can do just in your space to keep things clear. You can take a little air purifier or air filter in your area and plug that in. You can have a fan so you have circulating air. There's a lot of things you can do in your workspace. When it comes to your children's school, yes, there is pretty much nothing you can do about the classroom conditions. However, if your child is showing really sudden signs of a lot of illness or GI issues or anything that's out of the ordinary for your child when they've moved to a new classroom, you may want to look into, is there anything lingering in that classroom? Are they keeping that classroom clean? Are they vacuuming the rug? Are they making sure there's no leaks in the ceilings? And if there are they remediating that appropriately? I can't tell you how many children we see that are in a mold-ridden classroom, and when they start school, the parents just think they're getting sick and sick and sick because that's what happens to kids. They just get sick when they go back to school, but a lot of times those things can lower the immunity of the child, and those are things that actually need to be resolved. You come into your home, do you take your shoes off before you enter your home? There are so many toxins and so many things out there when we're walking on the streets that just keeping your home clean, making sure you're vacuuming often to pull out a lot of the dust in the rugs and the couch. Are you mopping? Are you doing wet mopping? Are you getting all that dust and all this soot and everything from that city traffic? Are you wiping your countertops? Are you using non-toxic cleaning products? That is such a big one for people who have respiratory issues. You do not want to be using harsh chemicals cleaning your home. You can use simple white vinegar and water and maybe your favorite essential oils. Shake that in a bottle, spray that everywhere. Are you cleaning your fruits and vegetables appropriately? Are you making sure that your bathroom and everything is clean, and you're changing your sheets every week or at least every 2 weeks. If you have an air filter, a good quality air filter, you want to make sure that you have an air filter in the bedroom and in the main living space. If you have a lot of moisture in your home, if you don't have a very good ventilation system, you want to make sure your bathrooms have dehumidifiers, making sure you're pulling out that moisture so you don't start building mold on the walls. I can't tell you, I experienced it. It's terrible. I thought it was normal until I really started noticing how dangerous it was to have that moisture inside a bathroom. A car, it's a whole other one. You don't want to have air fresheners hanging everywhere, or toxic chemicals cleaning your leathers. So just be mindful of these things. These are the things that are important in the spaces that you spend the most time. So I'm not suggesting going to over somebody's house and asking them if you can like plug in your air filter. That's going to be temporary. But in the places that you spend a lot of time, even in the home, if you have an air filter, a good quality air filter, you want to make sure that you have an air filter in the bedroom and in the main living space. If you have a lot of moisture in your home, if you don't have a very good ventilation system, you want to make sure your bathrooms have dehumidifiers, making sure you're pulling out that moisture so you don't start building mold on the walls. I can't tell you, I experienced it. It's terrible. I thought it was normal until I really started noticing how dangerous it was to have that moisture inside a bathroom. So there are a lot of little things that you can do to mitigate any long-term health issues with environmental toxins. So those are just some tips. There's so much more that you can do, but because of the nature of the different environments you may be in, you may decide to do different things in the different environments based on what is available to you, what is affordable to you, and what is appropriate, I guess, to the others around you, so they don't think that you're losing your mind too. You don't want to walk around with the big, industrialized air filter all the time and take it everywhere with you. So you want to be realistic about it, but the more you can mitigate, the more you can avoid those environmental toxins, the healthier your home will be, the healthier your classroom will be, the healthier your workplace will be, your car. My name is Shireen. I'm a registered dietitian, integrative health practitioner, holistic health coach, and founder of Health in the City. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that maybe you can implement some of those things in your home or your workplace or your car, or even just changing the environment in your bedroom a bit to sleep better. I hope that you start seeing positive changes in your life by implementing these things, because these little things can really yield huge results in your health and wellness.